Hello everybody, my name is Alexa and welcome to another video. So this video actually isn't going to be any gameplay, it's going to be another video from my Twitch Etiquette series. Basically what Twitch Etiquette is supposed to be, it's just supposed to be like a advice series on how to grow on Twitch or YouTube and such, and alongside my own personal experiences and what I've learned over the course of the past few months ever since I started streaming. So I can hope that you guys find this advice useful, and hopefully I don't offend anybody with this do's and don'ts list, because I don't want to call anybody out, and specifically, like, I'm not doing that. This isn't to attack people or anything like that. It's just me explaining what worked for me, what I don't think works for anybody, etc. So I'm just gonna jump into this list. My last video was kind of long because it was kind of ranty, and I think this is gonna be ranty too, but I have an actual bullet point list in front of me this time, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it detailed but also short and sweet. So let's go. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is link spamming and follow begging. Like, if you go to someone else's stream and you're basically like begging for follows, or if you do the kind of follow for follow thing on Twitch, honestly, the growth that you're going to experience isn't going to be genuine. Like, you'll have people following you, and maybe you'll have enough followers for affiliate, but realistically, you know, those people don't really care for you. They cared for reaching affiliate, you reached affiliate, and like, maybe you can't even meet the requirement of 3 average viewers because you have these people that don't really care for your content, and they really only care about adding you to their auto host list and just following you for the numbers. Like, you're really just a number to these people sometimes when you do the follow for follow or you follow beg and such, and it could really just turn people away. Follow begging and like link spamming really only ever makes you look desperate, and I'm sorry to say, like, that could be such a turn off. It's like if you go to someone else's stream, or if you're frequently tweeting out like, I'm only 5 followers away from affiliate, you know, please follow me. Like, it's just a little bit of a turn off sometimes, at least for me, and I think something like growth should happen very naturally, and I think people expect to become the next ninja overnight, and they don't want to pay their dues, they don't want to take their time and grow organically, and I think that's something that's really important. So when you do want to grow and you do want to make your presence on Twitch known, I would say look up your favorite games and just see who's watching, see if you find anybody interesting, and kind of just join their community. I think it's very important to kind of join communities, get to know people, and then learn other streamers, learn how they stream, what works for them and such. That's a good idea for networking and just like meeting new people, and it's like, especially if you host them or raid them, then they will know that you're a streamer as well, and then they're open to supporting you if they want to support you. Obviously, you have to be realistic and support streamers that are also kind of the same size as you. I would say every now and then you might get lucky when a partner comes through your stream. I've had that happen, and I was like, oh my gosh. And that's always nice. That's always a good feeling, to feel like your content's good enough. But also, just don't judge yourself based on your size. Like, don't worry if you only have a couple of followers and you're just starting off. It's just like, don't consider it as your content isn't good enough. Just consider it more so as your content hasn't been discovered yet. Number 2, something that kind of drives me nuts, and I'm sorry to say, is when someone's tweet has way too many hashtags. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find an example, but usually the hashtag that has like 1 million like hashtags is the support small streamers tag, and honestly, I hate to be that person, but I really don't like the support small streamers tag anymore. When I was first starting off, people made it seem like it was a great way to network and kind of just meet new people and like follow people and stuff like that. But when you go through the tag, it's really just a bunch of people kind of begging for affiliate, and 75% of their tweet is blue because of all the hashtags and tags and stuff like that. Really just doesn't, it's not organic. Like, it goes back to what I said before. Like, it's not genuine. The people that follow you from this hashtag, a good portion of them really only care about being affiliate, and they do the follow for follow thing, and it's it's not a good time. I would say kind of just limit yourself to 1 or 2 tags. I would say if you want, you can tag the game that you're playing, or maybe just the gaming company or something like that. Like, just keep it clean. It can really look crowded when a good chunk of your tweet is blue. And honestly, when I see someone that has a million hashtags in their tweet, I kind of take that as you're not confident about your content, and you need to have a million hashtags so more people can see it. That way more people are like more likely to come. But honestly, I don't think anybody likes clicking on those really like crowded tweets. So I would say just limit yourself to 1 or 2 tags and just keep it simple. There's really no need to have 102 hashtags in your tweet when you're trying to promote yourself. It really just looks like you're trying to make up for something. And just, you gotta have faith. Honestly, you gotta stay motivated, be consistent, and just have faith in your content without trying to oversell it. My third tip is to avoid self-promoting in somebody else's chat. I mentioned this in my other Twitch etiquette video about things that chatters do that are really annoying. So obviously I wouldn't say to promote yourself in somebody else's chat. If it does come up, like, it's okay. Like if the streamer asks you like, oh, how was your stream, or something like that, in which case, you know, you can talk to the streamer about it. But of course I wouldn't say like that's your green light to tell everyone in the chat to follow you and sub to you. Like, it's not cool to talk about your own stream if you're not invited to. So I mean, honestly, when you do kind of go through your favorite games tags on Twitch, there's that section where you kind of type in a game and you look up who's streaming it and such. And you know, if you do find someone you like, genuinely interact with the chat. Like, hey, how are you? You know, maybe obviously don't ask personal questions or anything like that, which I also said in the other video. But, you know, hey, how are you? What else do you stream? What's your schedule like? To show that you're genuinely interested. And you'll probably find people, like, I mean, that's exactly how you find people that you're genuinely interested in. That's exactly how you would network, honestly. I've met people when I've looked up games, and like those people were in communities, rest in peace communities on Twitch, but they were in communities, so a good chunk of people kind of knew each other from being within that community. And when you join that community, genuinely, like, people know you and you bounce around, and it's like you meet all these people and they're all genuinely delightful and welcoming. And that's really how you do it. There will be people that will ask you to join their Discord, and they'll ask you to join their team, quote, but in reality it's really just about like following each other, and just people are in it for themselves. Like, I'm sorry to say, some people are in it for themselves. So I will say, while joining a team or a community might be tempting at times, I would say kind of just grow on your own for a little while and be confident in your own content. Like, you don't feel like you have to rely on others and just like rely on auto hosts from people you don't know and such. Like, just genuinely enjoy the communities that you find, and they will give that back to you. Number 4, do not auto host strangers. Some people, in addition to the follow for follow, they do the auto host for auto host thing. And it's kind of, it's within the same vein, it's not genuine support. Like, if they auto host you and then never speak to you again and never come to a stream, like, does it really matter? And if they're doing the same thing to others, realistically, no one is coming to watch their stream. So no one's even going to see that they're hosting you, because it's just a bunch of strangers just hosting each other, and it doesn't work. If you really want to grow, I would recommend just, you know, doing to others what you would want done for you. Like, lurk on others, do raids, bits. You know, you don't even have to pay for bits. You can watch ads and earn bits for free, and that's always nice, obviously. You know, do the things that you would want people to do for you. And I know that could be hard, because you want to kind of just sit around and hope that somebody does something nice for you, but you have to make yourself known. Like, you can't just like sit around and stream and hope that somebody finds you. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to make yourself known. Like, just say you're gonna lurk, you can raid others, and people don't care about the numbers, honestly. Like, if you have like 2 viewers and you raid someone with 2 viewers, that's still nice, you know? Like, it really is the thought that counts, honestly. Don't bother yourself with like, oh, it doesn't matter because I have X amount of viewers and they have X amount of viewers. Just have a good time, share the love and the love will come back to you. So just don't auto-host strangers. And then like that's dangerous in itself because you don't know what these people say in their free time. I wouldn't say to auto-host a stranger and then they freaking like call somebody the R word in a fit of rage. You know, just take some time to lurk on others and get to know them and know if they're worth hosting and just genuinely have a good time. My last tip to you, one of the final do's would be to just make your presence known on social media. I know this is difficult because I know some people don't like Twitter, but I really find that Twitch, Twitter, and Discord are all good places to start building your community and kind of promoting yourself. I know it can be hard to start a Discord right off the bat, especially if it's kind of just a few members and, you know, it might be hard to keep it active. But I'll probably do another video on how to organize the Discord and how to make it interesting and such. But for now, let's talk about like Twitter and Twitch. As for Twitter, like I said, it's good to kind of put yourself out there, to have a place where people can tweet you if you raid them or if you give them bits. You know, typically at the end of every stream, I like to give shout outs to people on Twitter and I like to tag them. And especially if you are streaming, if I wanted to, I could say, you know, go check out this person. They're great, etc., etc. And I would do that through Twitter. In which case, I would also like to mention the retweet for retweet thing doesn't work that well, at least not from strangers. I want to say the endorsement isn't genuine if this person doesn't know you. You know, like it's just someone could say like, oh, go check out this person and you know they're great, and it's like they've never been to a stream, so it's like how would they know? And it's kind of awkward. I actually have a personal story about this. I remember a time when I was first starting off, I had somebody follow me, and I believe it was one of those like follow for follow type of things. And at the time I was still growing, so I went to follow this person, and when I went to their page, it seemed like they had just gotten into a heated debate with someone, and it was kind of awkward, and I was just like, oh, this person kind of has like some drama on their page. I think I'm gonna unfollow, whatever. Shortly after unfollowing, this person sends me a message and he was just like, sorry to see that you unfollowed me, you know, tag me when you go live and I'll still retweet you. It's like, it was very obvious that he was trying to make me feel guilty for unfollowing him, but screw him. Like, it's just, I don't even know you. I don't have to follow you. You don't owe anybody anything when they follow you, to be honest. Like, just don't let these people make you feel guilty for not following or whichever. Like, like I said, it's like if you don't know them, there's really no point in you following them or anything of the sort. Like, it's just, it doesn't benefit either of you. So people take it so personally when you unfollow them, but it's just like, it doesn't mean anything. Sorry, I'm just so baffled that this guy really had he basically wanted me to feel guilty. Like, he was trying to just guilt me into following him back or something, or he just wanted, it's not like I tricked him into following me or anything. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a rant about that if I don't stop. But people will be that way. People will be like, oh, you know, like, just, you know, tag me every time you go live and I'll retweet you. But it's like, if you never come to a stream, why is it worth retweeting me and coming off as you're endorsing me? Because you've never been to a stream, you don't know if my content's any good. So how about, and I told him that, and I told him, you know, if you want to support me, this retweet for retweet thing isn't gonna work. How about you actually come to a stream? And I sent him my schedule, and I said, here's my schedule. If you really want to support somebody, how about you actually come to a stream? I can guarantee you I never saw that man again. And that's exactly something that proves how people are really just in it for themselves and such. And I believe I unfollowed him. I think, oh, now that I think about it, I think he's someone that I still follow on Twitch. I might have to unfollow him on Twitch. But anyway, I think I put a good chunk of things together in this video. I'm always a little bit uncomfortable making this video because, like, this series can kind of come off as, like, me being a know-it-all, but in reality, I really just want to help, especially, like, I'm still a small streamer, and I want to help others, like, kind of just know what to do and what not to do, because I don't want anyone to hurt themselves early on by, you know, link spamming or, like, accidentally promoting themselves in somebody else's chat, or just, I don't want you to get in trouble because you auto-hosted a stranger that says the N-word in their spare time. Like, it's just, you know, I hope that I can help. I understand that my opinion might not be as valid because I'm not a partner or anything like that, but I do want to help. I genuinely want to help because there is a wrong way to promote your channel, and it is very easy to turn people away from your content early on. So thank you guys for watching this video. And if you have any other advice for anybody else down below, leave it in the comments. And I would very much appreciate that. If I missed anything, please let me know. I'll probably make an extension of this video as well. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm really bad at outros. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.